Now, from this point last season, Robbie, Spurs won 10 of their final 15 games to charge into the top four. That's one chalked off today. Can they stay there? Can they put that kind of run together that will see them safe playing Champions League football again next season?
Yeah, they need to be a bit more consistent, as we said before the game, because, you know, one week you have a great performance and you go to Leicester last week and then, you know, it was a really, really bad performance. So you need to keep that run going. You look behind them and you'd see Liverpool just slowly starting to.
Do you think they're the biggest danger?
Yeah, I would say so. And that's no disrespect to the teams that's ahead of Liverpool, but I just think with the quality that Liverpool have, and they're just slowly starting to put a run together, I think they'll be the biggest threat. But all Tottenham have to do is just focus on themselves and put performance in like that, certainly in the second half, and be hard to beat. Last week against Leicester, you know, very, very easy to play against. Yeah. The goals that they conceded was you could avoid them. So if they do that, I think they'll be okay.
And that's my worry with Spurs. They are really like one. They were here against City. They were absolutely magnificent. But then a few days later, when you go to Leicester, they get done, and easily done. And today in the first half, they were not to be seen. And that has happened way too often. In the first half, they get goals against, and then they have got a mountain to climb against Bournemouth away. They're losing, and they have to come and win 3-2 and all that kind of stuff. And I don't think that they will make it. I think Liverpool will become fourth, and they've got 2 games in hand. They still need to win those games, but then it's one point. And I think Liverpool will be more consistent than Spurs.
How do you see it
at the end?
How do you see it, Graeme? Are we all writing off Newcastle?
Well, they've hit the wall a bit. When we're asked this question, it always comes down to the quality in the squad. There's no doubt in Liverpool's quality. They've shown that for 5 years. They've got 48 points to play for, Liverpool. Is that right? My arithmetic right? They've got 48 points to play for.
16 times 3.
You know, so it's a hell of a lot of points, and a lot
maths.
can happen. But Liverpool are not right. Liverpool are not the Liverpool we've known for the last 5-6 years. And I think the manager accepts that in what he said after the Newcastle game. You know, it was something along the lines of, you know, when it's not going as well...
But that was a big result for them, that Newcastle one.
He said something like, you know, although we're not playing as well as we can, we're still digging results out. Now, they could hit form at any given time. They could get back in the space of 2 or 3 weeks, and then they do end up in the top four. The top four. I think for Tottenham, I always felt Tottenham would get there at the expense of maybe Man United. But I think Man United now are a very different animal. Then you factor in the Marcus Rashford situation. If he gets injured, then they become a worry. You know, would they be winning the games without Marcus Rashford? No, they wouldn't. Liverpool have undoubted quality, people coming back into the squad. I've always said Tottenham have a great chance for one reason and one reason only. Harry Kane. Because he's goals. Tottenham don't have to play well with Harry Kane in the team. He will get goals and pull you out of the mire. So I come back to Liverpool. Most of them have 45 points to play for. Liverpool have 48. There's a lot of football to be played, Dave.